I got to Starbucks just by accident. So I turned right instead of turning left. I met this guy named Jack Rogers, and he said, "Why don't you join Starbucks? We need a guy like you." So I talked to Howard Schultz. I said, "Let me work in the company for a week. You don't pay me. I'll just work in the company. I like to work on the trucks and the plant and the stores, and let's see if we fit each other." And at the end of that first week, I knew it was a place for me. I think I recognized right then that it wasn't about coffee, it was about people. My proudest moment at Starbucks, I think, has always been to see the people that I work with grow and get future opportunities. You know, you could look back at, the fact that we expanded and we grew and all those things, but, it's not the things I'm going to remember. The things I'm going to remember are all the people I came into contact with. The post-Starbucks journey wasn't easy. The first 2 years after I left Starbucks, I literally was depressed. It was really difficult for me to let go of Starbucks and to find another place in the world because, I used to always tell people, you're not Starbucks and Starbucks is not you. You were a whole person before you came to Starbucks, and you might have left a different person, but because of things that you learned, but you were a whole person. So, but yet I fell into the trap that I told people not to fall into, that's a cobbler has no shoes, All of a sudden, these words came into my head. Howard, your life's work is still your life's work. Your life's work is still your life's work. And my life's work was really about people. And primarily it was about the idea that we're here to serve each other. The most fun has been being with other people, traveling around the world, talking about leadership and primarily servant leadership, and seeing some people's eyes just really get big and say, hey, I relate to that. I understand what you mean. One of the great things about Starbucks partners is for the most part, they all see themselves as having some kind of responsibility for the world in which they live. Marie Gill had called me on the phone one day, and she said, here's what I'm thinking about doing, is forming an organization about Starbucks alumni. I just thought that was a fantastic idea. And so I got behind it and started talking about it. And I went to a first meeting that they'd had with all the people. I was just blown away. The energy in that room it was like the days at Starbucks, that energy that is just magical. People at Starbucks even people that are there really are going to someday be an alumni. So they need to be supporting what this is all about. We have an opportunity now to help each other. And that's what the Green Apron Alliance is about, is helping each other. This is not just about, just for baristas or direct. This is for all of us. This is for the officers of Starbucks, particularly the officers of Starbucks that were there and have left. They have a responsibility to really get in and support this and make it part of their lives. And help the people that were at Starbucks, because if not for all the people at Starbucks, we would have never gotten to where we've gotten. The future for the Green Apron Alliance is huge. And, I could see someday, having 100,000 people or more in the Green Apron Alliance all over the world, all contributing to the communities in which we live. I hope someday that when I'm really old, I'm old now, but when I'm really old, that I'll be sitting in my rocking chair and Maria will come visit me and she'll have to talk really slowly, and loud because I probably won't be able to hear that well. And she'll be telling me about all the great things that happened and how the Green Apron Alliance actually changed the world because of how many people we helped. And we became known for that. I hope she comes in with a big smile on her face and says, Howard, we have 100,000 members. Can you believe that? And I'll say, what?